Hello students. So today we will see about measuring instruments. So what are the measuring instruments we know? Scale, very good. Then very good. Measuring tape. Other than that, before scale and tape, what was used? Imagine you have to measure the disc, the length of the disc. You don't have any measuring instrument. How will you measure? Using your hand or leg, you will measure. So you will be using something called as feet. So there is feet, and then there is scale and tapes. Okay. So what's the dimensions in a scale? What's this thing called as? Centimeter. 1, 2, 3. It's actually centimeter. Very good. It's centimeter. Here, inches. Okay. It is having centimeter and inches. So the small division indicates millimeter. So the smallest dimension measurable here is millimeter. 0. How much millimeter you can measure at the least? 0 kaduthu 0 kaduthu enna irukku centimeter la millimeter la 0 1 millimeter you can measure. Okay, so if I measure the size of this node, it is actually approximately some 17 centimeter. Okay, so it is measurable. Imagine, can you measure the thickness of this teeth?
It's more than 2 centimeter and less than 3 centimeter.
Actually, it is millimeter. It's more than 2 millimeter and less than 3 millimeter. So here, as you see, there is only 1 millimeter, 2 millimeter, etc. So if it is between 1 millimeter and 3 millimeter, what is the dimension actually? Can you say? Approximately, you can say 2.5 or something. But exactly, can you measure it? It is not measured. So what's the least dimension measurable here? 0 kaduthu 1 millimeter. So actually there is a term called as least count. Okay. So least count is nothing but what is the minimum value measurable by this instrument. So what's the minimum value measurable by this? 1 millimeter. So the least count of this scale is actually 1 millimeter. If any dimension is less than 1 millimeter, you cannot measure it. Okay. So if you have to measure something less than 1 millimeter, you have to go for other measuring instruments. So there is an instrument called as Vernier caliper. Have you seen it?
Yes, sir.
Where you have used it?
Physics.
Very good. In your physics lab, you would have seen this instrument and have used it. Okay. So this instrument actually has, if you see here, there is 2 scales here. Okay. So one is called as main scale and this is Vernier scale. As the name indicates, this is main scale and this is Vernier scale. So what's the advantage of the scale is that the least count will vary. So the least count can be calculated for a Vernier caliper by number of divisions in main scale. The divisions in main scale is, one division in main scale. One division in main scale is actually same as that of the scale. In the scale, the minimum dimension is 1 millimeter. So here also it will be 1 millimeter divided by number of divisions in this is main scale. So this will be very good. So you would have studied this formula, I think, so in physics. So you would have studied, but we have not applied it practically. So if you think from this point of view, this will be useful. So you will not forget this again, I think so. So this is actually DT based approach. What we are doing is we are specifying the application. For measuring this gear teeth, I cannot measure it using this scale. So what I am doing is I am going for another measuring instrument which will be measuring. So hence I am going for this. Okay. So now 1 by 50. So what's 1 by 50? 1 by 100 is how much? 0.01. So 1 by 50 will be actually 0.2. Okay, 0.2 millimeter. So least count of this Vernier caliper is 0.2 millimeter. So what can you infer from the 0.2 millimeter? இதை வச்சு உன்னால் என்ன சொல்ல முடியும்? இதை வச்சு I can measure this dimension actually. So how to measure it, we will see in the next video. So we just say here. So now it is actually 3.2. Okay. So the actual dimension is 3.2 millimeter. Okay. Or in centimeter, if you say 0.32 centimeter. So this cannot be measured using a conventional scale. But if you use a Vernier caliper, you can measure this because it is in the range of 0.2. Suppose imagine it is in the range of 0.1 0.01 or 0.04. Can you measure using the scale?
No.
For that you can go for another instrument called as micrometer. So this instrument has a least count of 0.01
Millimeter.
Okay. So I hope you understood about the measuring device. Students.